Hello everyone! Today I'm going to share with you my experience at Book Expo Australia. So let's start out at the beginning with me getting lost. It was a little difficult to find the exhibition hall which Book Expo was being held in just because there weren't very clear signs, and the first building that I walked past happened to be that hall, and I spent another 20 minutes trying to find it again. So that was interesting. Anyway, so once I got into the expo hall, they had free show bags which you could pick up, and there were several to choose from, and each one had a different book in it. Some other cool like coupon bookmark things and just little bits and bobs, which was pretty cool. And not too long after that, actually, I bumped into some people that I knew. It was so wonderful meeting up with everyone and seeing people face to face when I only ever see them on a screen. Even though it's not the first time that I've met people in real life, it's still quite a strange experience for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, it was incredible. So many wonderful, wonderful people. I'll leave a bunch of links down below to all of the lovely ladies that I met up with and hung out with and chatted and bought books with. But yeah, thank you everyone who came up and said hi. It was wonderful meeting so many people that I've only ever spoken to online. So thank you. It was a lot of fun. I think that was definitely the highlight of my day. Everyone was just so lovely and sweet and kind, and it was wonderful not having to walk around the expo by myself. Yeah, some of the other things that happened at the expo, there was this cosplay area where they had medieval fighting and sword play, which was really entertaining to watch. And Michelle from Lovely Girl Reads actually participated. She volunteered to participate in some of the sword play thing, and also trying on some of like the helmet and gear from the medieval fighting cosplay area, which was awesome. But yeah, it was really cool. It actually looked like quite a lot of fun. The expo hall itself wasn't huge, so it didn't take too long to kind of go through and see everything. But there were quite a few things to actually do. For example, I think there was like a big area where children could participate in like illustration and reading activities and things like that. And then there was this just like super relaxing beanbag corner, which I chilled at a couple of times. It was just, thank you. Thank you. That was the best idea ever. Seriously. There was also a lot of awesome like seminar and talks going on throughout the entire day. I attended 3 of them. There was one about character development, another talking about speculative fiction and fantasy, and the last one I attended was about writing a blockbuster, so about thriller novels and things like that. A lot of these authors had stalls or had their books in some of the bookstore publisher stalls, so I did check out some of those actually, but I wish I could have bought all of them. It was just so wonderful hearing these authors talking about their books and how they go about writing them and just being passionate about everything. It was awesome and inspiring. But of course the main focus were the actual exhibitors, the stalls and everything. There was a bunch of different ones from indie authors, smaller publishers, some bookstores. There was also one that had comics and swag and awesome things like that. So it was great being able to walk around and just having a look at everything. And there was this one in particular that really stood out to me, which had these beautifully illustrated books. The lady Selena French, she does absolutely amazing drawings, paintings, digital graphics and everything, and she's actually written a few books and illustrated them herself, and they were stunning. She also had a bunch of bookmarks that were like samples from a lot of her artworks, which she was giving away for free, so I took a healthy sample of those. I think my favorite one in particular though was Booktopia. You may know that I often shop at Booktopia. They have really ridiculously cheap books. A lot of the time they go on sale for like $1 or $2. It's hard to resist, but I always take advantage of that when they do have free shipping offers. Anyway, back to what they were doing. On one side they had books, and they were selling like regular books retail price, and then they had a selection that you only had to donate a $1 coin to, and they were doing this to support the Indigenous Literacy Foundation. So all you had to do was donate a $1 coin if you wanted one of the books there, which I thought was really a wonderful idea. I did have a look through there a few times, some very interesting books. I did pick up a few, but I'll talk all about the books that I collected and got when I was at the expo in my haul. But I just loved that they were doing it for charity. One of the other cool things that they were doing these little contests to win prize packs, and one was if you took a selfie in front of the stall, you could enter to win $100, I think, but they were also doing one for $500, and in order to do that you had to film a book review. woohoo! It was actually absolutely terrifying, to be frank. Like, I'm used to doing this in complete solitude. There's no one watching me, there's no one behind the camera looking at me, there's no one around me. Very rarely someone can probably hear me, but I do this without anyone present. So actually doing it with the guy that was running it, and then there was a bunch of the other booktubers, and then just people walking around the expo, it just got to me. So it was a little terrifying, but I did a review of These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. It was a very, very short review. It only had to be about 30 seconds, but I actually do plan on doing a full review of that, so there's that. I think they will be uploading them, but I have no idea where. So if I find the link, I will link it down below. Even if I don't win the $500 gift card, I got a t-shirt anyway, so yay. So yeah, that comprised most of my day at the hall. I did end up going the entire day. I wasn't sure if I was going to leave early or not, depending on how things were, but I did stay for the entire thing. Going into it, I wasn't sure what to expect from the expo because this is the very first time that this has been held. And because of this, it wasn't absolutely massive and everything, which I kind of expected. But I think for the first year it did pretty well, and I really hope it does continue in the future and to grow and develop and just involve a lot more Australian authors and publishers, because I want to support the publishing industry, especially here in Australia, because I love my country and I love books, so you know. And I really do like the fact that they had the seminars, which were kind of on a range of different topics, including writing, which I was really excited about, so I hope that those continue. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about it if you didn't get to attend. If you did go to the expo, what did you think of it? Did you have a good time? I hope so. Would you go back again if they do it next year? So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to check out all of the lovely people I have linked down below in the description. Aussie booktubers for the win, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!